Welcome to Spirits and Screams.
I think it worked.
I think it did. I think we're live.
Yeah. Hey guys, welcome to Spirits and Screams. Oh, my buddy Anthony's here already. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. Hey Anthony.
Yep. Hey.
So tonight, you guys, special guest, very exciting. I've got Cody from DudeWhoLovesMovies.
Thanks for having me. I'm excited to be here.
Oh,
things are good. I'm excited. I don't get asked to do a lot of Child's Play stuff, and that is my favorite franchise. So I'm excited to be here.
That's cool. I've watched some of them. I have not watched all of them. You're gonna probably educate us a little bit, but I've watched this one. Obviously, I saw it back in the day when it came out, and I watched a few of them. I watched the second one. I've watched Bride of Chucky. I've watched Seed of Chucky, of course, and I can't remember what the third one was.
Third one is when they're in military school. This one right here.
Oh, I did see that one too. Yeah. Okay, I got it. Yeah. Okay. I did see that one then.
Yeah.
And I think after that, I don't think I've seen any of this stuff.
Oh no. Okay.
No. So we'll have to see which one's your favorite and all that too.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Let me scroll here. It's a little bit easier. I don't have the thing. All right. Hey Anthony, how you doing, buddy? You're up to 2012 in your memoirs. Okay, that's cool. You're maintaining and hanging in there. That's good. And
that's not easy to do.
No, absolutely.
Write a book.
Karate Kids Legends on Tuesday. Cool. And you know what, buddy? Just hang in there. That job's coming. Something amazing is going to come your way. I'm sure of it. Are you going to watch that one too?
I would like to. I liked the Karate Kid series or franchise.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. Favorite. Back in the day, I was obsessed.
Yeah.
A friend of mine, and I used to always go to the movies and everything. Oh my God, I was just obsessed.
Yeah.
I wanted to meet him so bad. I think I told Garrett this before. I did a drawing of Ralph Macchio and submitted it to, like, I think it was Teen Beat magazine or something like that. And they published it. And he was like, in the centerfold of the magazine too. So I was like, wow. I can't hear you. I think you're muted.
All right. So he saw it. Can you hear me now? Okay. I don't know what happened. Yeah.
It's like sign language kind of thing. But yeah, it was really cool. So I did that, and I don't think I have that magazine still. And I don't even know if I begin to get it or whatever, but it was pretty cool. But oh well, I did it. It was a moment,
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. Have you guys on your channels? Have you guys done watch parties? Really?
I've been on watch parties, but I've never done one on my channel.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I guess for everybody, just tell us what your channel's about.
Yeah, so it's DudeWhoLovesMovies. I talk about a lot of things from the 80s, 90s, and some things from today. But a lot of times I like to talk about nostalgic things from my childhood that seems to make me happy, and it seems to make a lot of other people happy. But there, once in a while I'll go see a new movie and I'll talk about it. If I feel, inspired to talk about it, I will. But just go over there and have a good time. And, I did 90s month. That was really fun. A lot of people really enjoyed that. I talked about all kinds of things that were like directly related to the 90s. So, and then I have a, podcast called The Rad Dudes with Garrett from Born to Be Rad.
Yeah.
We talk about the nostalgic things from the 80s and 90s, things that really like bring us back to our childhood, bring up those feels. People seem to like that as well. So there's something to the 80s and 90s that people really, really grasped onto and really like to reminisce about. Yeah,
I'm same. I like my 70s more, 70s and
80s.
But I really love that too. I watch some of the new stuff, but I tend to kind of watch it, review it later. I'm not on it like right at there, but some of it I like, but not all of it. So, but I love going back to the old stuff. You're right. It's so nostalgic and so fun. It's like, and to connect with people on here that were born or, kids around that time period is so cool. Like, it's so cool. Like, go ahead.
I mean, and that's the thing about being on YouTube is that there's something for everybody. Like, there's a community for everybody. Everybody, if you were into making birdhouses, there's a community somewhere out there. So when it comes to this stuff, somebody likes the movie you like, even if you think nobody else does.
Right. Hey, Jamie, how's it going? How you doing? I haven't seen you in a little while.
Hey, Jamie.
Thank you.
How are you doing, Jamie?
Sorry, I'm going a little slow with my chat because it's hard to do it on my phone.
Oh, no, you're fine.
And
am I sounding weird? I feel like my sound got weird.
You sound a little crackly.
Crackly?
Just
okay.
Just a little.
I don't know.
Is it from my end or?
I think it's my end because when I talk, I can hear it. Let's see.
It's not bad though. Hey, Nye, how's it going? Nye's my good friend from Nye's Bizarre Cinema. We've been hanging out together on the YouTube ever since we started many years ago.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to pop out and pop right back in. Is that all right?
Okay, sounds good. Yeah.
All right.
Tomorrow's your birthday, Jamie. Happy birthday. I can't believe it's already your birthday again. Holy moly. That's crazy. That's cool. Well, happy birthday, Jamie. I hope that you're doing something really special with the family. You had hamburgers and hot dogs for dinner. That's cool, Anthony. That's a good dinner. I just got off work, so I just ate a piece of pizza really quick and then started this. Okay.
Do I sound a little better?
Still crackly a little bit, but it'll work itself out. I would just keep going. Just keep going.
All right. Sorry, guys. I don't know what's going on.
It'll come.
I think I need a new mic. Yeah.
Do you? I've had that before too. I think it's just StreamYard because I've had that before too, and then it goes. It's fine.
Yeah.
You just never know. Like the reason I'm not using my laptop is because about a year ago, it just stopped working. Like it just started.
Really?
StreamYard would just spiral. The laptop's fine. It functions completely, but StreamYard isn't compatible with it anymore, and it kept kicking me off. I got so fed up. I took a year off.
No, you did. And now you're back.
And now I'm back on my phone.
Yeah.
So we'll go from there. I feel like, I'm not positive, but I feel like Apple products work better with StreamYard. They're a little bit more compatible, and I don't know why. So too. So I'll have to save up for a laptop, I guess, and like a tablet and do that or whatever. But it's all good. You work with what you have. You make it happen. Okay, I feel like I'm behind here. I'm just gonna start talking out the comments instead of posting them up because it's driving me nuts. I love that they're like right here now, though. Like we can see them. That's cool.
That's a new feature.
The new feature.
Yeah.
Okay, saying happy birthday. Happy birthday to Jamie. She's turning 52. Oh. Jamie, you don't look 52.
Oh, wow. Happy birthday, Jamie. She saw all the great movies in the 80s.
Me and her.
Yeah.
Me and her both. You're turning 42, Anthony? Holy crap. Everybody's getting old. No, I'm joking. Wow. I did not know that. You guys don't look that age at all. Not at all. Okay. You know what? Let's get this movie started. I'm watching it on DVD.
So am I. I'm watching the 20th and the Chucky's birthday edition. Chucky turns 20 edition.
Wow. Cool. The bougie one. The collector one. Do you do a lot of collecting too?
I do, yes.
You do, yeah. I figured.
So, so I do have it on 4K and Blu-ray, but I have a digital or a DVD portable that I watch my watch-alongs on. So I
Oh,
always pop
that's
out the
smart.
DVD for that.
I
Yeah.
should do that. I should do that too. Because I'm watching it on my TV screen, which is kind of far away, so it's a little bit, but you know.
So I have like this little thing right here.
Smart.
Just hangs up. Yeah.
Oh, I think I have one of those.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Next time. Great idea. You guys have great ideas. You guys all have great ideas. Okay. All right, you guys. We're watching Child's Play from 1988. And if you want to tune in, get your players and stuff ready to go. I'm going to do a countdown in like a second here. And then we'll start watching. This will be fun. Okay, everybody ready? Ready. Okay, we'll do a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. I hope my subtitles show up on this now.
Are you at the Universe or the
Century Fox Home Entertainment?
Okay, so let me know when you're at United Artists.
Okay.
It should be coming up.
Okay, not there yet. Okay, I'm there now.
Okay.
Yeah. Awesome. We're good to go. I have all DVDs. I have the second one.
Yeah. That's my favorite. The
Is
second
it
one's
your
my favorite.
Oh
Yes.
my God. I was gonna say that one.
You're about to say something bad about it, weren't you? No, it's all right. It's all right. I understand.
I'm going to watch it again sometime. Give it a chance.
Yeah. It's one of the first. Yeah. Bride of Chucky's great too.
Yeah. Sorry. It's one of the first.
It's one of the first movies I remember watching as a kid is Child's Play 2.
Okay. Kind of out of order.
Yeah. Well, so I was, my grandma had a grocery store and they did rental movies. And I was like maybe three or four.
God. Yeah.
And I remember looking at the VHS of Child's Play 2, like that image right there. Yeah. And I was just mesmerized. I was terrified, yet I couldn't look away. And my mom let me rent it at that young of an age, and I fell in love with it. And then I was upset. I've been obsessed with Chucky since.
Were you scared when you watched it though?
I was terrified. Absolutely terrified.
Because it's pretty scary, the whole idea of it.
But it was like a good scary. Like I was like, I like this scary, you know?
Yeah.
But of course, no Cabbage Patch dolls were allowed in the house after that.
Oh, no. Now you collect them.
Yeah. I have one right here too. I have a real doll here.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's very cool. I love it.
Yeah.
That's the...
Yeah, big Chucky fan here.
Wow. I love it. That's amazing. Everybody does. Like even Mayanne, she's got like so many.
Yeah, she has a great collection. Yeah.
I'm surprised you haven't done a watch along with it because maybe people just haven't done it for a while, but like everybody loves Child's Play.
Well, see, that's how I feel. I feel like everybody loves Child's Play, but whenever people do stuff, it's always Nightmare on Elm Street or Friday the 13th. Especially because Friday the 13th always comes up a couple times a year, so it's always fresh on people's minds. So everyone's always talking about it.
That's true.
Yeah, but I would love to talk more Child's Play. Yeah.
Yeah, Chris Sarandon's so young here, eh?
I know.
He just looks so young. It's like wow.
And it's so funny to think that he plays Jack Skellington's voice in Nightmare Before Christmas. Like I didn't know that for the longest time when I was a kid.
Yeah. It's so crazy how interchangeable all these people are too. Like they're in lots of different stuff. Like the mom on this one.
Oh yeah.
I remember her from Peggy Sue. Peggy Sue Got Married.
I
remember her from that. I loved her in that.
She was the reason why I started watching Seventh Heaven because she was in Child's Play.
Yeah. She's been in a lot of things though, I think.
Yeah,
right?
a lot of things, yeah.
I didn't really get a chance to look it up, but I just remember seeing her in a lot of stuff. I just remember her from that one movie the most.
Yeah, and I think she's from like Star Trek too, as well, or Star Trek as well.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah,
that's right. Wow.
Then you got the legendary Brad Dourif. He's just
oh my god, yeah.
Every movie he's in, he's the best part, even if it's a terrible movie. He's the best part.
My daughter recently, she's getting into acting and film and all that, and she recently tried to redo the I guess monologue, the whatever the speech he does in Exorcist 3.
Oh yeah, okay.
Fresh in my mind. And watching this, he's just equally as passionate and crazy and scary in this as he was in that, you know?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
You know, he was hired just to do the Charles Lee Ray part, and then they had just Jessica Water in mind to do the voice of Chucky, and it just didn't go well. So I'm glad they hired Brad Dourif to do the voice.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, iconic. I mean, had they not, imagine.
Yeah.
Different movie.
Such a great scene.
Yeah, it is.
I feel like Charles Lee Ray himself gets he's underrated. Like, we always focus on Chucky, but I wish we would focus more on Charles Lee Ray a little bit.
Right.
Even though he's only in this for 30 seconds. But in the Chucky TV series, he kind of comes back for a little bit, and it's kind of cool. In some of the later movies.
Yeah. I feel like I watched a couple of episodes of that, but I didn't watch all of it. I just I have to commit to a lot of stuff. It's hard with work and life and everything, and then
100%.
Yeah. Not that I didn't like it.
Yeah. Well, in the series is a acquired taste for sure. The whole franchise is actually after 3, then you have to really kind of be a hardcore fan to really stay in tune with it.
Keep going with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, so you watched the second one first.
Mm-hmm.
Then did you race to watch the first one? Like, did your parents?
I think
your grandparents had the video.
It was my grandma had a grocery store with a movie rental. Okay. Yeah, and then my mom let me rent it. Yeah. So I think I saw 2, 1, and 3, or 2, 3, and 1.
Okay.
Yeah, because when I was a kid, I didn't care what order I was watching them in, just whatever I could get my hands on.
Yeah.
You know? But I did watch 2 first. Yeah.
Yeah. I could see why you liked the first one or the second movie the most, because you saw that one first. It's nostalgic, and it had an impact on you too, right?
Oh yeah. It changed what I was watching. You know, after that I was obsessed with horror movies.
Yeah.
And my grandma wasn't a big fan of me watching horror movies, so when it came to me watching horror movies with my grandma, it'd be like Jaws, which is still terrifying as a kid, but you know, I like the stalk and slash kind of movies.
Yeah.
When I was a kid.
Yeah. Yeah, I liked all of those too. But I get it. I was terrified. Every person I talked to that's into horror watched something when they were little. They're coming back at it.
Yeah. Well, especially when you ask somebody what their favorite movie, and they say something like Leprechaun 3, you know that there's some kind of story behind it. And that's what I like.
Yeah.
This Good Guy cereal. I got some right here.
Oh my God, that's cool.
A little prop action right there.
Or is it actually?
It is. So it did have FYE had the cereal inside, and I tried the cereal. It's pretty good.
Yeah. You tried it. Okay, cool. Yeah. Oh, neat.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Did it have toy inside too?
No.
No. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Like a knife.
Yeah, I know, really. It was just a fun little prop I had.
I don't have as fancy of things, but I have this.
Oh, that's cool. What is that?
Mask.
Oh, it's a mask. Well, I thought you had a real doll head, and that looks legit. Wow.
It's not the cool Chucky. It's not the good guy doll, but he's cool.
That's still cool. Yeah.
My daughter's like, you should wear that, and I'm like, yeah, no, not happening. Because you put them on, and it's like wearing a whole thing over your face. Can't breathe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Prince, how you doing, buddy?
Oh, sorry, I should pop that up there.
Cody Rhodes.
Hey, it's Prince?
Yeah, I call him Prince, yeah.
Prince, yeah. Hey, Prince, how's it going? Welcome to the channel. Thanks for stopping by.
We appreciate it. Guys, don't forget to roundhouse kick that like button.
Thank you.
I'll put it down here.
Oh, the breakfast. That's cute. I can't even. He's spilling it. All I can think about is the fact that he spilled it all the way there.
I know, all the way there. I know.
You had to clean it up, but that's so cute.
I always think about
it's so heartbreaking this because they have this relationship that you really get invested in, and it just all, so bad.
Yeah, and there's something about kids in distress in horror movies that's like they don't really do anymore. I feel like they don't touch on it as much anymore.
Well, yeah, because it's probably
that,
offensive, and there's rape.
Yeah, that and like this group, like it's the mom and son, and they have like kind of like a tragic backstory, so it's even more sad. You know?
Yeah, very sad. Boy, this movie sure does flash me back to then, though, for sure.
Yeah, is this something you saw in theaters back in the day, or?
I probably saw it on rental.
Okay.
I'm trying to think. I remember at the time I had a boyfriend and he was teasing me about it. He would always scare me and like say Chucky, at the wrong moment and try to scare me. And I got really irritated and I didn't want to see it for that reason because it just made me mad. But then I finally saw it. So I think I probably saw it on rental, VHS rental. Yeah. I can't remember. I do remember seeing it back then though.
That's awesome.
For sure. Yeah. I take it for granted. I really love hearing when younger people see these movies though for the first time, like later or even decades later. It's cool to kind of get their reaction from it, how they felt about it, because totally different time for me back then.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like
me, I would have loved to have seen like the first 3 in theaters. Like when Bride of Chucky came out, I was 10, so I was still too young to go see. Even though I think the first horror movie I saw in theaters was actually Scream 2. I remember my mom's boyfriend took me because I wasn't old enough yet.
Oh, yeah. Do you know what my first movie was?
What, your first horror movie? No, what was your first horror movie in theaters?
Oh, horror movie?
Yeah. My first movie was actually Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and the Beast? Yeah. I saw the Bambi. I saw Bambi, but the one where the mom dies.
Oh, yeah.
Showed it. So it was it was a horror movie kind of to me.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm trying to think. I feel like first horror movie in theaters. I want to say Amityville Horror, the OG, because there's no way in hell I saw The Exorcist in the theater.
Yeah.
There's no way. I remember my sister and my mom reading the book and talking about it and being like so excited, and I was like, yeah. It took me until I was in my late 20s to see The Exorcist for the first time. They were re-releasing it in theaters, and I took all of my parents and everybody to come watch with me because I was so scared.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But then once I watched it, it was like, it's not that bad.
I actually have to rewatch The Exorcist because I saw it when I was about 8, and the person I saw it with was like so overly scared that it took me out of the movie. And sometimes when people are so scared, it takes me out of the movie to where it's not scary to me. So I just never watched it again. But it's something I have to watch. But I do watch Exorcist 3 from time to time because I love Brad Dourif's performance in that.
Yeah, I love that one. That one doesn't scare me as much, but I really enjoy it, like for different reasons. But that first OG film, just the way, just when the book was like so intense, the way people talked about it, the way people reacted to it and everything. And just like, it just, you watch it in that stillness and quietness flashes me back to being a kid at home and it's quiet and still and stuff like that could happen. It just terrifies me. But, yeah, I wish that they would like maybe re-release all these movies in theaters.
Like, oh yeah, that'd be awesome, man.
Like, just show them, just re-release all of them, and get us to go back and start watching instead of making all the new stuff all the time.
Yeah, I have I have a theater here. It's kind of like it is an independent theater, and like every Tuesday they show a horror movie, like from back in the day. So I've been able to go back to watch all the Child's Place in theaters that I missed when I was or like because the first Child's Play was 88. That was the year I was born, so I was not able to see this at all. But I would have loved to have seen like the first 4 in theaters. I saw the first one I saw in theaters was Seed because I was of age.
Right.
Yeah.
I saw that one later. So which one's the least favorite of the franchise?
Cult of Chucky, which is the one right before the TV show.
Okay, I never saw that. I don't think I saw that one. So, yay me! I don't have to watch it now.
No, I mean I still like it, but it's my least favorite.
Okay.
Yeah, but I know a lot of people don't like Seed of Chucky, but I have a special place in my heart for Seed of Chucky.
Yeah,
it's definitely crazy. Yeah,
it's crazy for sure. I didn't mind it though. I really loved like Bride of Chucky. I dare say perhaps maybe I like that one the best of all of them.
Oh, there are a lot of people who like Bride of Chucky is their favorite. Like that's their Chucky. You know?
Yeah, I
like when it comes like
Tilly.
Yeah, me too. But like the thing about Bride of Chucky, I love Bride of Chucky, but like Child's Play 1, 2, and 3, like it was just a special time. So when I see the like Child's Play 3, a lot of people give that crap, but like that's the last Child's Play. That's the last Child's Play, you know, at in the franchise, and then it goes to Chucky. Right. But I like it because it's the end of an era. That was Scary Chucky or Scarier Chucky, and then after that you get the Stitch face, which I like the Stitch face, but it took us like 15 years to get out of that Stitch face. So that's why when it came back to the OG face, I was very happy, and I get very weary when they or nervous when they have the Stitch face again. Even though I know people love it, I love it too. But it's like I want to hang on to the Child's Play 1, 2, and 3
original. Yeah.
Well,
this film's a solid film. Like anyone that's kind of I don't think wanting to get into horror and that kind of thing should watch this one because this is a good story. Like it's a good story. It's acted really well. It's very nostalgic. I love it.
Well, and I love the animatronics in this. You know, it's just so great.
Very different for the time too.
Yeah,
very different. Who is this actress? The one that's the aunt? Is she the aunt?
Yeah, I think I want to say she was in a show called Designing Women. I think she's in that.
Wait.
I remember watching that show, but she's from something like that.
Okay. You could be right. I'd have to double check that because now I'm not sure.
Yeah, she's from something. Or no, maybe Empty Nest. It's either Empty Nest or Designing Women. You remember Empty Nest?
I do. Who was in Empty Nest?
I don't remember who it was. It was like a spin-off of the Golden Girls. It was like their doctor. He was like an older guy.
God, flashing back.
I can't think of.
I watched it. I know I watched it, but
yeah, she was in stuff back in the day.
She was in stuff back in the day, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I totally remember her.
And I could be totally wrong. She could be in none of those shows. But that's what I keep thinking, you know.
Some of the sitcoms and stuff back then, though, she could have done like one episode or
exactly.
Or something. You know?
Let's see here.
Does your Chucky doll do anything? Or is it just a doll?
Yeah, it's just a doll. Here it's
He's cool though.
Yeah, it's cool. And I can let me see. I can move his eyes.
Oh, that's creepy. Can you imagine if you rigged your arm up or whatever and you just started doing that to your
I know.
Or something.
So he has a thing on the back of the head that he does. You can move his eyes.
Cool. He's like a boglin.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So that's really cool. Then he just has like this magnet thing that hooks onto the back of it.
Yeah.
And there he is.
Yeah, he's very cool. Did you order him online?
I did, yes. He's a Trick or Treat Studios. They were going to stop selling them, and I wanted to get it, so I got it.
Oh, cool. Oh, they're not selling them anymore?
No, they lost the rights.
Oh, really?
And he has interchangeable heads.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's so cool. Does his eyes move too?
Yeah. All the eyes move.
He's creepy.
Yeah.
He's so weird. I love that.
And then I got Child's Play 3.
Ah, cool.
With the pizza face Chucky.
Wicked. I love that.
Yeah.
Oh, now I want one.
Yeah. It's awesome.
Karen, I follow you on Instagram and found you thanks to Cody. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. That's really awesome. I love that. Welcome to the crew.
You're welcome.
Yeah. I do these
that
live
Prince?
streams
Yeah.
every Saturday usually with friends and stuff. The next one I'm going to do with another friend. And then after that, I'm going to do 4 different movies that are more true story ghost movie kind of things where I can talk about the backstory, the true story behind it. Because
that's cool.
I did a video of something to that effect that got me one of those pre-copyright claim things that I still have on my channel for another couple months.
Yeah.
So I was like, how can I get around this? I'm going to do it as a live stream.
Yeah.
Oh, stupid. I didn't mean anything bad by it, but I did one thing that was kind of wrong. So I, condemned.
Oh, yeah.
I love talking about the back stuff of things, and my channel's Supernatural. So I really want to get more into some of the stuff because there's some really scary stuff other than Annabelle and, The Exorcist and stuff. There's other stories out there and things that have happened that they've made movies out of, and I want to get into that too. So, but I review all kinds of things, horror related. I can't even have control over my.
Chris, how you doing, buddy? I see Starships of Greatness in here. I see Exorcist reviews in here. Nice to meet you. Nice to see you.
Oh. Hey, Starships of Greatness. Love that name. Great name. I'll be up there. There we go.
Yeah, he's a big Star Trek fan.
Ah, cool. Star Trek?
Yeah, Star Trek, yeah.
Cool. Very cool. I had a cafe for a little while, and a few years back there was a Comic-Con here, and into my cafe walked Garrett Wang from Star Trek Voyager.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And I nearly died. He said, because it was a vegan cafe, and he goes, I saw it had a comic book theme and it was vegan, and I ran all the way up here before you guys closed to, and I was like thinking, oh my God, what?
That's awesome.
So I served him a dessert, and I thought, if only my dad could have been here. My dad passed away a few years ago because him and I used to watch together. He would have just thought that was such a cool thing. I never dreamed in a million years that would ever happen. Nicest guy.
That is awesome. That is awesome.
Yeah, he hung out, and I fangirled, and it was like, but he was so nice, so nice.
That's awesome.
I watched
that experience.
Almost every single Star Trek series that was out. The OG,
Dang.
Voyager, yeah, all of them.
That's awesome.
Back in the day, good shows.
Yeah. So I did look up the Aunt Maggie. Yeah, she was an empty nest, but she's also from Grease. The movie Grease. She plays Marty in Grease.
Oh my God, that's where I'm remembering her from. Okay, yeah, totally. And now I remember her in Empty Nest as well. Yeah. Okay.
Empty Nest is kind of a deep cut. I don't think a lot of people don't talk about Empty Nest anymore.
No. Because I probably at that point, like, there was a lot of people not watching TV anymore too.
Yeah.
I watched it for quite some time, but then got into the YouTube. Hey, Baron Vaughn, how's it going? Thanks for stopping by. Can't wait for next week. He's going to be on my show next week. We're going to watch The Orphanage.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I haven't seen that one yet, so.
Yeah, I've never seen it either.
Starships likes the first Child's Play movie.
It's a classic.
Oh, yeah, classic for sure. I love it. I've watched this one quite a few times, actually.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's just fun. It's kind of one of those fun movies to have on in the background, too, while you're editing or doing stuff.
Yeah, a lot of times, like, I'll have like a million movies that I need to watch. And if I can't decide on one, I end up watching Child's Play 2. So it's like I've seen Child's Play 2 thousands of times. I watch it at least once a year.
This shot is pretty iconic, hey?
Mm-hmm.
Her falling through the air.
Falling from the, it's so cool.
And smashing. It's like, wow. Because she was so kick-ass the whole way through. You never dreamed that would have happened to her, you know?
Uh-huh.
It's so sad. Mm-hmm. And now everything goes to crap.
Yeah. I heard it was so cold too while filming it, while like the cameras were freezing up.
Oh, really? It looks like it was.
Yeah, they started filming on, I think, New Year's Eve of that year, of like 87.
Wow.
Is when they started filming.
Yep. That's cool. That adds to it. That's another thing I love about the old films too, is they're like real deal, you know?
Yeah, they're on location. They're not in front of a green screen.
Yeah. What did I watch? I can't remember what I watched recently. I was like, oh my God, holy green screen Batman. Like, wow.
Man, there's a lot of movies that are straight up just green screen. It's crazy.
Yeah. Sad. Mm-hmm. Oh, thanks, Starship. I really appreciate that. That's very nice of you. Welcome to the crew.
This is Star Trek, right? You guys do live long and prosper.
Yeah.
Right?
In the ears, Spock ears.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Oh my God. I can't believe this person's here on the channel. Wow. Wait, I want to go back and do it right. Not jump. Sorry, I'm slow. Just bear with me. I'm new to this. Not really, but I'm new to it on my phone, and I'm getting old and I can't see very well. So you know.
I hear it's a pain to do on your phone. So
it is. It's sticky. And you can only see one comment at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's okay. It's all good. Every Halloween, my family puts up our Chucky doll for Halloween. Oh, that's cool. Of course. I have it all year round. I have my set with scary things. My whole place is all like, sometimes I wonder if my daughter's scared, actually. Like, I just love it, you know. I was at work and I was telling them, we were talking about something. I was telling them a story of like a horror movie kind of thing. And one girl said, well, there goes my like lunch coming up now, you know, and I thought, oh, I probably shouldn't talk like that.
It's so normal. It's just normal talk to people like us.
Yeah. Killing and slashing and blood and guts.
Yeah. So yes, I'm sure your daughter's just used to it. She was brought into it. You know?
I hope so.
What's up, buddy?
Hey, Garrett, how's it going? Thank you for stopping by.
Garrett's,
hope your night's going well.
Yep. Garrett's who I do Rad Dudes with.
Yeah.
So guys, go over and subscribe to his channel, Born to Be Rad.
I gotta say, go subscribe to Garrett. He has an amazing channel, Born to Be Rad, because he does that every single time I go on his lives. He does that for me.
Yeah.
He's
awesome. He's awesome in the community. Awesome for the community.
Yeah. 100%. Yeah. I had him on my channel probably a year ago now to do an interview. So that's how we connected for the first time. So it was cool. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Him and Christian, and then you and I finally worked out a time that we can make it work. Maybe one day I'll get Mel on and Justin.
Yeah.
I love Mel. I love her channel. She's so pretty.
They're all great people.
Yeah. I've been watching her. She's doing her room. She's redoing
her room. Yeah.
Great videos.
Mm-hmm.
She is what's Mel's channel again?
It's My Killer Podcast.
My Killer Podcast, right. And what's Justin's channel?
His is Justin M. He changed it, but he has the Dead Couch and then Justin. Oh, the Dead Couch, and then I think Justin's Basement. He changed.
Okay, well, you guys go sub to their channels too, because it's a really cool group. And then they do the Rad Pack, podcast.
Yeah.
And so you go subscribe to that too. So much content, you will be never bored.
Never bored. Never bored.
Yeah, especially if you like all these kinds of movies, and not even horror too. You guys do all kinds of other stuff too.
Oh yeah, like I said, we like to hit that nostalgic bone. So
Yeah.
We like take you back to your childhood.
Exactly. Garrett said, I wanted to bring you breakfast in bed. Is that for you? That's for you?
Well, it's because Chucky. Oh, remember we brought Andy brought the breakfast to bed. Yeah. I brought some here with me, Garrett.
Was it sugary?
It was. It kind of tastes like Kicks. I don't know if you remember Kicks.
Yeah, I do.
Or not Kicks, Tricks. It tastes like Tricks. Like Tricks Rabbit. Kicks.
Like
Kicks, I miss. Yeah. I actually miss Kicks. Kicks was good. Yeah.
Sugar. You get sugary milk.
100%.
Hey Tiana, how's it going? Oh.
Tiana, how you doing?
Go sub to Tiana's channel too.
Yeah. Yes, Tiana has a great channel as well.
Yep. Come on. Oh, thanks, Garrett. He said hit the like button. Okay. Prince has a random question for you.
I've had a beard for years, but I sometimes I do. I want to take it all off. You take it all off and just grow it. But
I think it looks cool. It's kind of your thing, though. Like,
yeah.
But yeah, if you wanted to do it, you could. It'll grow back, you know.
Oh yeah, it'll definitely grow back. It'll probably grow back with a bunch of gray in it, but
you just don't.
I should be lucky.
It's okay, but if you pluck them, then it goes all gray.
Yeah. Because I'm getting some gray in it, but I feel like if I shaved it all, it would all come in gray.
Yeah, but that could be cool too. That's a cool look.
Yeah. But I'm afraid to see what's underneath, so that's why I don't do it. I don't do it. I don't want to be on record without a beard.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what lurks underneath.
Yeah, imagine, and then you're gone for 6 months.
I know.
I can't wait to watch the replay to see the little chat kind of scrolling up. That's cool.
Yeah.
You know, it'd be better though if they scooched us over a little and then they had that whole side, like the chat, like they do on one of the other streaming platforms. That would be cool. But
yeah,
just the suggestion.
Yeah, I don't know much about the streaming platforms. I'm always a guest on it. I've never ran it myself, so I don't know all the features or anything. But that's something I do want to get into. I want to do StreamYard. I heard they upped their prices, and that's like right when I was going to start getting into it, they upped it, and it wasn't by like a little, it was by like a lot. So I was like, okay, maybe I'll hold off just a little.
Yeah. Right now. I think my friend JT got it, the paid plan, but they're offering like a week free right now. What happened before was when we all had it and we got rid of it, they instantly offered a super good deal for the whole year. So I'm not sure if they do that still too. Yeah. You can hold out a little bit and wait for a deal. I think they should do deals because they should start maybe welcoming in some new people, you know?
Well, yeah, people see. Yeah, if people see that price right away, they're gonna be like, I can't do that monthly. Is it monthly or yearly?
You can do both. So yearly is a better discount. But in Canadian dollars, I'm looking at around $60 a month.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I figure for me it's worth it, you know, because I'm gonna be doing this. So but that's a chunk of money, you know, for people.
Did you say you're in Canada?
I'm in Canada, yeah. I'm on Vancouver Island.
And we're on the same time? That's crazy. I did not know that we were in the same time.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you must be just kind of at the cutoff.
Yeah,
I guess.
Yeah, I must be.
Kind of nice because you're nice and bright and fresh. You know, it's not like, oh, it's 1 a.m. and I'm
yeah.
Where's so-and-so? They fell asleep.
I think that's why some people like streaming with me, because I can stream later because it's not late for me. It's it's right after dinner time, you know, kind of thing.
Yeah. It seems like everybody's in the New York area.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody I know. I'm we're thinking of in another year and a half, my daughter and I moving to Montreal, actually.
Oh, okay.
And then we'd be closer to the movie scene, and that there's stuff that happens here, but like I'm closest to Vancouver. Not in Vancouver, but I'm closest. It's just not as much stuff happens here as does back there. So,
a lot of stuff happens in Vancouver, though, right?
Not really, like
not anymore. Okay,
not a ton, not as much as does. Things tend to go to Toronto or Montreal, like that area. But here we have Comic-Cons, of course, and we have a lot of Hallmark movies are filmed here.
Yeah. That's awesome. That's a dream of mine. I either want to direct or act in a Hallmark movie.
Really?
Preferably a Christmas one. I would like to do that sometime.
You come out here, I'll hook you up. You know, before I opened my cafe, they actually they filmed a Hallmark movie in there. It's called the Christmas Calendar, and it was
it sounds familiar.
Hallmark movie. Yeah, transformed everything, and then they were supposed to like repaint, and I wanted to do like pink walls with black, and they're like, yeah, no, we're not going to paint pink for you. Like, that's a bad color. I was like, what? So they were supposed to clear everything out, and they left like bits of like fake stained glass on the windows and stuff, and they just left. We had to clean it all up and fix it. Yeah, but I got a copy of I got a little copy of the movie.
That's cool.
You know,
that's cool.
But yeah, you come out here, you could be working full-time job doing extra.
With Hallmark. I know.
Yeah, you could.
I know, that'd be good. I've always wanted to go to Canada. It seems like a really nice place.
Yeah, you should.
I like cold weather. I'm a big fan of cold weather.
Well, then if you had to go to, actually, if you go straight up and you go to Alberta or whatever, you get the cold weather. Yeah. Not so much here. Like here is kind of, it stays more constant because I'm right on the ocean and we're on an island, right? So it's never too cold, never too hot. It's kind of in between. But you want cold? You go to my hometown, Northwestern Ontario, Thunder Bay. You'll get cold.
See, I just assumed all of Canada was just ice all the time. Like it's all cold.
Nor moose. There's not moose everywhere.
No. Maple syrup, a big thing, right? Maple syrup and hockey, or those other just
definitely
stereotypes. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Grew up hockey night in Canada. Yeah, I'm pretty good on hockey. Not lately, but I get it. I've watched games.
I always wanted to play hockey when I was a kid.
Really? And you never?
Yeah, I thought before there was really no ice around me.
Oh,
because so like inside ice rinks, there's and I live in a place where it doesn't snow at all. It's like hot all the time.
Too hot. Yeah.
So I was not like there was no ice rinks available inside, but I was a big fan of the Mighty Ducks when I was a kid, so I wanted to play on the team or whatnot. But I ended up playing football because of a movie called Little Giants. So
that's cool.
I went that path instead.
Yeah, football is very big. I guess it's big everywhere too, but yeah, hockey definitely. Yeah, if you go, then I would suggest going to Toronto or something like that in the wintertime. Yeah, not in January because you'll die, but you want to ease into it,
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, Toronto area or Montreal would be good too. It's really lovely there. For sure. Why don't I remember this part?
Yes, this is his partner who left him behind in the beginning. He was the getaway driver.
Oh, okay.
So he's come back. Yeah, it's Eddie Caprius he's trying to kill.
Okay.
He lured Andy out there to get him to where he needed to be.
Right. Yeah, this whole thing's so clever.
Man, and this little kid walking around like downtown Chicago. It's it's not.
Yeah, right. Yeah. And not such a good neighborhood.
No, and they actually blew up this house too. This was a real abandoned house that they blew up.
I think I heard that. I remember hearing that. Mm-hmm.
There's a great I don't know if you have Shudder, but there's a great documentary about Child's Play. All the Chucky movies they go through and talk about all the movies. It's super good.
I'll check it out.
I can't remember what it's called though. For that, I sorry, my memory's been crazy lately.
I'm sure if I Google it, it'll come up on there. I love Shudder. Shudder's one of my favorite streaming services for sure.
But yeah, the documentary is about 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah, I'll watch. So they blew that up. Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, one take.
And it's cool because like we said, it's filmed on location. Like this is Chicago. They actually filmed it in Chicago, where in Child's Play 2, it's still set in Chicago, Illinois, but it's filmed in California.
Okay.
The second one.
Right.
I've met Chris Sarandon before.
And
so the first time he was not nice at all.
Really?
He was not nice at all. He was like, I was trying to talk to him about, I was like, I'd love to see you come back to the franchise, blah, blah. He's like, don't hold your breath and blah, blah. I just signed it and left. But I met him probably a year later and he was super nice. He was totally opposite of, so it must have been just a bad day. You just never know what they're going through,
Absolutely.
Right?
They're just people too. So yeah, totally.
So it was day and night difference from meeting him. So I'm glad that I was able to, or he was, I was able to have a redemption there. So I didn't have this negative or this sour taste in my mouth with Chris Sarandon in one of my favorite movies. Yeah.
I find the actors sometimes are not, the interviews and chatting with them is not quite what you think it's going to be. But when you talk to the directors and the people that make the films, a whole different thing. You get it because they're passionate and they want to hear you're excited about their art form and what they're doing and that kind of thing. So, and sometimes the actors are not as invested or connected, and they did some little part and they walked away and they're
famous for it. So because they're like, especially like a lot of these people in the like 80s and 90s horror movies, some of these movies came out and they kind of just not ruined their career, but their career went stale. So and then 20 years later they have these horror conventions where they're like icons and they have no idea. Like, I had no idea that people loved my movie that I was in,
Yeah. Even like Linda Blair, she's supposed to be kind of not so nice when you meet her and that kind of thing. But it's like, I would probably be tired of it too. She was a kid.
I do know she had a stalker too when she was younger. So that I know that probably plays a part. I did meet Linda Blair and I had a great experience with her. But I kept hearing, all right, she's not nice. She's not. I kept hearing all these bad stories, but she was really nice. My friend that I was with, he actually she was doing something for like dog charities, and we were like, I'm a huge dog lover.
Yeah.
And my friend got a picture of her signed. It's her and her dog. So I think that maybe like broke the ice a little bit. And she was super nice to us.
Yeah, absolutely. My friend Exorcist Reviews, that's what he does. He does everything Exorcist, like beyond anything you can comprehend, And he said the same thing with it. She's interested in her charitable work that she's doing now, and that's what she loves. So if you respect that, she's more open to the thing. But she went through a lot, and then she kind of grew up on camera and then chose a movie that maybe didn't do as well. The second one, and
the second one,
she had to go through all of that too. So it's gotta be rough, People probably think they know her and they're besties and
yeah. Oh, man. Hey, man. She said that it was Doc of Chucky. That's correct. I kept wanting to say Living with Chucky, but that's a different documentary. That's okay. But Doc of Chucky. It's an excellent documentary.
Okay. I have a really cool Chucky action figure. So Starship saying, I have a really cool Chucky. I'm just going to take my time. Do this.
Yeah, we have time.
I have this really cool Chucky action figure I got one time at this horror event I got invited to. That's cool. I love it. There's so much stuff. Like you just can't. It's endless, the things. I love that.
Well, like look at this thing I got. This is handmade. This is a little made out of like
and it's all
wires.
Like, is it like
from the second one? Yeah, it's all knitted.
Oh, that's wicked!
So cool.
I love that. Look at the good guy.
bloody ruler from the second one. Yeah,
Oh
his
my
face.
god, that's neat.
Yeah.
You got that at a convention or something, or you got it
Mhm.
online?
Yeah.
That is cool. See, that's why I
Really
miss
handmade.
that too, because here we don't have any conventions, and there's like nothing in Vancouver. So I want to go to these cons. I want to go to them and check it out. Hey man, how's it going? Man. And I did a live stream last weekend that was very fun. And we hung out and chatted. She's getting me into all the really creepy, grotesque, gory, over-the-top Shudder movies.
Oh yeah,
you gotta watch it, you're gonna love it. And I'm watching. I'm like,
there's a lot of great stuff on that. There's something for everybody on Shudder.
Yeah, there is. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. It's called The Doc of Chucky. Okay, I'll check it out.
That's not haunted, but this one definitely is right here.
Make his eyes move. Do the acting. Look what he does, man. Watch. I think that's so creepy. I love that.
It's hard to control his hair. His hair is.
Yeah, his hair's kind of, it's doing its own thing. He needs a barrette.
Yeah, exactly.
Or a bandana. You should get him a bandana.
I know. Now he's watching the movie. He's watching himself attack Karen Barclay.
Yeah, her name's Karen too, right? Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
I love how everyone just like wings him across the room. Funny.
Well, that was the thing too. Like a lot of people don't like Chucky. They're like, why don't you just kick him? But it's just like, yeah, he's a doll, but he has human strength of Charles Lee Ray. So he has a human. His strength is like a human. The more he turns human, the more strength he gets.
Yeah.
So I'm very nerdy when it comes to Child's Play.
You're very nerdy?
I'm very nerdy when it comes to Child's Play.
Yeah.
I know this franchise, especially the first three, like the back of my hand.
Inside out, backwards. Now's the time to ask questions, kids. Ask your questions. Oh, wait. Yeah, she loves that Chucky doll. I love the eyes. He's like a boglin, man. It's like Chucky boglin.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Glenda.
I have Glenn from Spirit. Yeah, I have the. Oh, Glenda is out on. The new one's already out. Okay, I have the one from 2005, the Glenn from 2005, which I guess is worth a lot of money. But it's something I got for Christmas when I was a kid, and I just always hung on to it. So.
Oh, good. Don't get rid of it.
Yeah.
Oh man, the stuff I've gotten rid of over the years. I had VHS tapes from like a billion years ago. I had a huge collection, and I just gave them away. Well,
there was a good 10 years where there was no reason for you to have VHSs. They were just taking up space.
Yeah,
I have all my collection in a box, like in boxes in like the closet. But even I got to the point where I was like, I'm never gonna watch this quality again. In my mind, I was thinking that.
Yeah.
Now it's like I'll pop into VHS, but it's like, man, there was a time where I almost got rid of all my childhood things. Yeah. And a lot of people did.
Yeah. Well, VHS, I got rid of it. I was collecting them through Columbia House.
Yeah, Columbia. Funny story about Columbia House and Child's Play. I had Child's Play 1. I got it from Kmart. My mom worked at Kmart, and we could not find Child's Play 2 or 3 anywhere. We got Columbia House. We got a Columbia House magazine in the mail, and Child's Play 2 and 3 were in there. So I called her work, and she was not available to talk. But I was like, "You tell my mom it's an emergency." I didn't tell her what the emergency was. I was like, "It's an emergency, so she needs to call me back as soon as possible." I'm 9 years old or something, and I'm just so excited I got it. So man, my mom called and she was, "Oh my god, what's going on?" Blah blah blah. I was like, "Child's Play 2 and blah." She's like, "Oh," like she was so mad, so mad.
I love it, but in her heart, she was probably like, "Oh my god."
Yeah, it's so funny. Yeah, Whenever I hear Columbia House, that's the first thing I think about is me calling my mom at Kmart, telling her manager that it's an emergency at home.
Now I loved it because you ordered like it was like a penny for like 10 or something, and then you just had to buy a couple over the next couple years. And they would come right into my mailbox in a little box. It was so exciting. I think I got which movie? The Hand That Rocks the Cradle was the first movie that came in the mail. I watched it probably for 2 days straight, like 19 times. Like,
yes.
I was like, so exciting.
Yeah. So The Hand That Rocks the Cradle is one of my favorite movies as well. So that's another movie. So when I was looking at this VHS, I was also looking at The Hand That Rocks the Cradle because Ernie Hudson was on the cover, but I just like the cover. And I remember maybe my mom rented it for herself or something, and I watched it. And I like it. But that was a movie I was watching when I was very young. Something where like I'm surprised I understood it, but I watched it a lot.
Yeah, I love that movie so much. I still love that movie. Yeah, I had all those VHS and I gave them away. And then I bought DVDs and got rid of the cases to put the DVDs into the book. So I don't have the cases for a lot of them. Like, what? So slowly I'm buying stuff back.
I do have there's a company I know, they're friends of the channel. It's a Red Planet Video. They do the Disney clamshells for horror movies, and I have Child's Play here. It's really cool.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so they're Red Planet Video on Instagram and I think Etsy, and they have a website too, I believe. But it's really cool stuff.
That's very neat.
Yeah, just like the old school tapes.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
Yeah, some fun stuff, yeah.
That's fun. Oh, the video stores.
I know, I miss it so much.
Me too. I had one up until just like a year ago. And then
nice. I haven't been in a video rental store in probably 10 years.
Yeah, just like, and it was one of those, corner store kind of ones. It was big. He had lots of titles. It was really cool, but he couldn't keep it going. So unfortunately, and our 2 movie theaters in town, the retro ones are like closing up too.
Yeah.
We have a big Silver City kind of thing that's still going to be there, but that's it. So sad. Makes me mad.
I know. It's like, why can't, it's funny too. It's always a store. I'm like, oh, I used to love that store. Why are they closing? And then I'll think about it. It's like, well, I haven't been there in 15 years, so I'm probably the problem.
True.
I'm part of the problem here. Yeah. But I just don't like seeing things close in my area that like, I was like, man, I used to go there in high school. I used to, on spring break in 6th grade, I remember going to that Dairy Queen or,
Yeah, well, and your grandma had the little rental thing in her grocery store. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
And a lot of people don't remember that. Man, you used to be able to rent movies from almost anywhere, gas stations. But store. I remember.
I remember.
I remember grocery stores were a big place. I rented it from the grocery store 9 times out of 10. Yeah.
Even my mom used to work. Her job was at Sears, and they had a section that was videos, and we got to take whatever we wanted, like for free every weekend. So we'd grab like random 5 and watch them. So it was cool.
It was cheap entertainment, especially if you had a hookup like that where you can get 5 for free. It was a good babysitter, I should say.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, at least for me, it was. They put it in a VHS, and I sat there and watched it. I was like, whoa.
Yeah. Yeah, especially if you had cool parents that just let you watch stuff.
Yeah, whatever. I know. Yeah.
Sure, watch it. Oh, I love Chris Sarandon so much.
Look how cold it is where like they breathe inside the car and you can see their breath.
Yeah. And it's not CGI. It's actually cool air. Yeah, okay. So prepare yourself if you come to Canada when it's cold like that, like your nose hairs freeze. That's how cold it gets.
Wow. I feel like my beard would freeze.
Yeah, it would. It would.
I'd have like icicles.
Yeah. Poor lady. She's totally losing it.
I know.
This is like a nightmare.
What great acting, too.
Oh my God, get off my car.
Yeah. I don't think people, yeah, like you said, it's great acting, and people don't talk about the acting in this movie, especially from like when they do talk about the acting, they always talk about, you know, Brad Dourif's performance, but yeah, Chris Sarandon and
Yeah,
Catherine
100%.
Hicks,
Yeah.
great performances from both.
You completely get lost in the whole storyline, and you get, you know, like into the mom and son relationship, and it's sad, you know?
Uh-huh.
And they're all like, to me, they're we know them from other things, but they all are acting a role that seems completely different from anything they've done before. Like, he doesn't seem like a vampire in this one.
No, yeah, or Princess Bride, or you know.
Yeah, Princess Bride. Or the Sentinel. He was in the Sentinel.
Yeah.
I love these movies too, with all the old cars. That's cool.
Yeah.
Old school cars.
Man, even ashtrays. I don't think ashtrays are in cars anymore. Isn't that wild?
Yeah. Ow, my eye. I got his cheek.
It's so cool in this one too when he's becoming more human. His like hairline is receding.
Oh, Chucky, I didn't notice that.
Yeah. Yeah. So right now he's still kind of fresh, but as the movie goes on, his hair, you're gonna see his hairline receding a little bit.
Yeah, he starts to look. Yikes.
Look at corduroy pants. That's so cool.
Yeah, it's really well choreographed.
And it's funny too, because like this scene probably took them 2 weeks to film.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure.
Where nowadays this would have to be done like quick. Because sometimes, like back in the day, it would take like 6 to 8 months for a movie to be filmed. Now, like they have to be done with the whole movie within like 3 weeks.
Yeah, they filmed one movie back when I first moved out here, like a long time ago, called The Core. Do you remember that movie?
Yeah, I know The Core. Yeah, I saw it in theaters when I was in like middle school.
Sci-fi movie, yeah. Anyway, they filmed this one shot of them doing a car chase, and they were on like a gurney or whatever, and they set it up. It took hours. Did this run past everybody because we could watch, and I swear to God, it was like half of a second of footage
in the movie. Yeah,
it was like a whole day of filming.
Yeah, it's wild.
And I remember thinking, why? Like, why did they do that?
Yeah.
Really?
It takes a lot of time for these setups for you need the shot the light, the sound, everything. Yeah. It's not easy.
No. Uh-oh. He just keeps getting up and coming back. I love that.
I would not be able to relax that soon after.
No.
He put his guard down. He's like, oh.
Done. He still doesn't believe.
He doesn't believe what he's seeing is what it is, probably. He's like, oh my goodness.
Oh, this is cool when she goes into the apartment. I love how they set this up. It's really well done.
The voodoo, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The Damballa.
Scary. Missed comments here. I gotta go back. Hey Thembo Cinema, top 5 favorite horror for me personally. Just love the vibe of 80s Chicago in the winter. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. All the old buildings and stuff too.
Yeah.
Not that I've been there, but
I've been in the airport in Chicago.
I've been to the airport. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been there like 3 times for a layover. But I've never really been outside of it.
Oh. Okay, there we go. And... not the Squishmallow. You're gonna get
saw
it,
that. I saw that they advertised Chucky Squishmallow, but I don't know. I didn't see a picture of it. I don't know if it was just a tease right now or what. But have you seen it, man? What it looks like? Another funny story.
Already. She probably has it already.
I know.
She does her unboxings and has like so many things. It's very cool watching now. Yeah.
So another funny story. When I was a kid,
mm-hmm.
the voodoo guy John in this, I thought it was Bill Cosby because I was a fan of like the movie Ghost Dad. So when I saw this, in my mind it was Bill Cosby. So it looks. I mean, obviously it looks nothing like Bill Cosby. When I was a kid, I was like, "Oh, it's Ghost Dad. It's from the Cosby Show." Because I was a big fan of the Cosby Show too. It's funny.
Could look a little bit like him, but
I know. I don't know. I think I was probably like 10 years old when I rewatched it again. And I was like, "Oh, that's not."
Maybe it helps with the fear of the movie for you to think that.
Yeah.
Less.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like, have you ever seen the movie The Ice Cream Man?
Yes.
So for the kid in that movie looks just like Macaulay Culkin, and I swear I spent 20 years thinking that was Macaulay Culkin.
That was Macaulay Culkin.
It was not. It was not Macaulay Culkin. I thought it was.
Yeah.
So when I rewatched, so I watched it a lot when I was a kid, and then I probably went 20 years without watching it, and I rewatched it again. And I was like, "Oh yeah, Macaulay Culkin's in this," and I was like, "That's not Macaulay Culkin." But that's really the only 2 actors I've ever confused was this and the Ice Cream Man with Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah. They're supposed to be doing another one too, hey?
Yes, that's what I hear.
I'm up for that.
Ice Cream Man too. So am I.
In here, I think when you buy a 4K movie, you should also get the VHS version. Okay, like
that would be awesome.
Yeah. Aren't VHSs are kind of hard to find now, though, aren't they? Some of them,
like
some of the titles.
Some of the titles, especially horror titles. You know, like 15 years ago, people were just giving these away. Now they're like some of them are worth some good money.
Yeah. But that'd be fun. Man, so that'd be awesome. Yeah, I'd love to see it in a movie theater too. Like, I'd love to see it released though, so that everybody goes.
I know,
together.
Like a big,
not just in a small, because we have those kind of theaters too, you know. But
but
cool,
not
not the same. Yeah, I definitely would be up for that. I would love that.
Yeah, something to where it can make some real money too. Again, you know.
Yeah. That would probably be tricky though, right? Because the rights to the movie and all that. And hard to do. But it would be cool. In a perfect world, it would be cool.
Yeah. I was barking.
Oh, Baron Vaughn's asking an important question. I wonder how Exorcist Believer would have done with more voodoo in it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think it would have. I think, honestly, like, The Exorcist should just kind of be left alone now, I think.
Well, there's 2 more coming, I believe.
I know. I'm kind of nervous about it. But I'll watch them. But
well, they have a good filmmaker behind the next one coming out.
Yeah.
Is it Mike Flanagan? Yeah.
Yeah. Mike Flanagan. But we'll see. We'll see.
Nah.
That's where me and Baron Vaughn, we were geared up for Exorcist Believer and so excited. We did a big stream together. We're doing the thing, and I actually bought the poster. like the legit
yeah.
movie-sized poster, way
Yeah.
before it ever came out, and then it came out, and then everybody was all disappointed. So,
It's funny because I collect. Yeah, I collect original one sheets, and sometimes like a movie will come out, like the poster will come out. I was like, oh, I really like the poster, but I don't want to buy it till I see the movie. But then sometimes if the movie is so successful, the price will like jack up.
it goes crazy.
So like sometimes I'll buy it before, and like it's like it's give or take. Like I want to get the new. I like the. I just bought the new Megan poster because the new Megan poster looked awesome, the Megan 2.0. And then I saw the trailer and I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna love this as I did the first one.
Yeah,
but it still looks interesting.
It might be good though.
Yeah, and then the new I Know We Did Last Summer poster, I like that, but I haven't bought it yet just because
Sure.
I don't want to jinx the movie. I want to really like the movie.
How do you store your posters then? Do you just store them all together, or do you have wall space for them all? Like, do you worry about that?
So like I have one poster and I switch them, and then I keep them all in the tubes. I want a better way because I have tubes everywhere.
Yeah, I believe it. It gets out of hand really fast though. As
I want
to.
Yeah. So what I want to do is I want to get there's a folder binder you can get that puts 40 by 7s in there. But I have a bin that you can put like wrapping paper in.
Yes.
You can store wrapping paper, and that's what I'm doing with some of them is putting in a wrapping paper.
Well, that's smart. That's smart. You can probably fit quite a few in there. What does Garrett have? Does he have like? He has
tubes as well, but I think he may have a folder as well.
A folder, yeah.
Yeah, but those folders are pretty expensive, like $300. So it's like you're spending some money on them.
Right, but it's worth it if you're going to protect them. And
100, yes, 100%.
Man thinks Flanagan's going to do it justice, so we're going to see. We're going to see.
Yeah,
I hope so.
He has saved some franchises before with his sequels.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I'm excited for more. I want to see more. But
yeah,
I always wait though, like until things are streaming. The odd movie I'll go see in theaters, but not everything anymore because it's just too much money.
Yeah, I like seeing movies like a Scream. I like seeing in theaters because I don't want that the killer revealed to me, because if you're on social media, it's gonna pop up somewhere. Someone's gonna be. There are some idiots out there that will just throw it up on their stories or anything. It'll be out there. I remember a lot of people got, before the movie, like the day it came out, people got spoiled who the killers were in the last one.
Yeah.
So that's and same with like something like a Final Destination. I know a lot of people you just watch those at home, but I think those are movies you go see on the biggest screen with the audience, just so you can have that experience with everybody.
Yeah, certain ones I pick out and I'm like, okay, we're going to go see that one. Like, I'm really excited to see 28 Years Later. I really want to see that one. Definitely going to theater for that, for sure.
Yeah. I saw the first two in theater.
Did you? Did I?
Remember us in high school.
I don't think I did. I think I rented those.
Yeah. This is crazy. They have this like a little kid place, like a kid institute where they're like shock therapy.
Yeah.
Gosh. 80s, so it was a different time.
Grown up, hey? It's so crazy he's all grown up now.
Yeah.
Yikes, that's pretty creepy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, comments here. Exorcist review says, man, the question I have is, will Blumhouse do this one justice? I don't know about Blumhouse because lately they've been slacking.
Yeah, that's how I feel. It's weird. They'll make some movies I absolutely love, and then some movies I'm just like, oh man, like it's two different companies sometimes.
Yeah, or just cranking it out to make money too, because they know we'll watch.
Mm-hmm.
That's the sad thing of it all. I like back in the day, things were cheaper and people did more and took risks and did stuff. Like how they made Jaws, right? They did a lot of stupid shit, or even Exorcist. They did a lot of crazy things you could not get away with nowadays. But the movies were so amazing, you know?
Yeah. And I understand, like, with Jaws, you know, like, that's the animatronic shark was a big hassle, but it just looks so much better on screen.
He made them so mad, like Richard Dreyfuss and that.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
But you're gonna go, man? Oh, cool. Yeah, I want to go see that one so bad. I'm so excited. I can't wait. I love zombie stuff.
Yeah.
Love. Or virus stuff, as my friend Echo would argue. It's not a zombie philic. It's a virus. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What's he saying here? Prince would like to know, what's your least go-to genre? Oh, that's a good question.
Maybe I haven't seen a lot of westerns, so maybe westerns or sci-fi, maybe. Or no, you know what? Folk. I'm not a big fan of folk horror.
Really?
Yeah, for some reason I just never got into it. So like, or period pieces, stuff like that. But
yeah,
you know, I like musicals, but maybe westerns. But there are some cool westerns out there, so it's hard to say. I like all genres, so it depends on the movie, I guess. But
yeah, time. You know, I got into a lot of westerns just because I was forced to watch them. You know, and so I can appreciate some of them too, but maybe not one that I'll go to, you know, all the time. But I love sci-fi. And I'm getting into folk horror lately. Yeah. Lately, I like it more. The more I'm watching Shudder, there's a lot more on Shudder to get into it. Maybe that's because I'm getting older.
Yeah. And when I say I don't like sci-fi, like I do like a lot of sci-fi. It's just, it's not my, like, you know, it depends on what it is. Like you'd have to list off the movie. Yeah.
Yeah. To be fair, I don't go to it as much lately either. It's all horror lately. But back in the 90s, I was really big into sci-fi, so I watched a lot of stuff. That's a great question. Very excellent question. Yeah. I like that. What? You see, again, she's doing this. She got to see Bring Her Back already, and I haven't seen it yet, and she gets to do... I hate living here. That's cool, man. You have to let me know how it is. If you like it, man. I think that's awesome. I love it. I would totally do that if I could. I guess that's coming out really soon, actually.
Yeah, June something.
Yeah, I think June 20th, I want to say. And Bring Her Back's coming out. It's out?
It came out yesterday, yeah.
Okay, so that's cool. I want to see that for sure, too. I watched Sinners last night. That was pretty good.
Was it good? I have not seen that yet.
Yeah, I recommend it.
I've heard nothing but good things.
Yeah, I liked it. It was good. There's a bit of CGI going on with it, though.
Yeah.
If that bothers you, but it's...
I mean, if it's done right, then it's all right.
It's bordering on not done right, but it's okay. Like it's still a really solid movie, I think. Yeah, I really can't wait to see that. I want to see the movie The Ritual that's coming out with Al Pacino. It's about the Anna Eklund exorcism that happened in America. I don't know, it might be trash, but I want to see it anyway.
Yeah, I did not know that was coming out. Sounds good though.
That's coming out in a week or so.
Oh wow! Oh, so okay, I've never even heard of it.
The director and actors will be there. Oh, wicked, May-Ann. If you can film or get in there and ask a question, you should totally do that. Oh, that's very cool. Probably can't, but if you can, do it.
Yeah, especially if they're probably gonna have security everywhere where you can't film anything, especially if the movie's coming out in a month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True. Prince is asking if you've ever seen Tombstone.
Yeah, and I like Tombstone a lot.
Okay, there you go.
And like Unforgiven and stuff like that. So there are westerns I do like. Mm-hmm. But it's like I don't go back and watch a lot of like John Wayne westerns or anything like that.
Right. Oh yeah, Dangerous Animals. How was that?
I do want to see that. I'm a big fan of it.
I haven't seen it yet.
That comes out, I think, the 6th. It's next Friday.
Well, this is
People are
packed
seeing
with
it.
movies
Mm-hmm.
to get on it. Wow.
Yeah, it's summer movie time. For sure.
No, wait till the 6th. Come to New York, Karen. Yeah, I know. I'm working on it. I'll come, man. Just give me a little bit more time. I'm excited because we moved to Montreal. It'll be really close that we could just pop over and hook up. That would be like a dream come true to meet up with everybody at a convention or something. Oh my God, that'd be so cool. My daughter wants to move to New York was the thing. Yeah. So I made a compromise and said, well, I have relatives in Montreal. How about if we do that? Because totally moving to New York, I think would be pretty hard.
It's a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's expensive too, I believe. And
yeah. Yeah.
It's definitely like New York City is a fun city.
Fun. Yeah. It seems like it is for sure. Hey, Nanette, how's it going? Haven't seen you in a while. How's your grandma doing? Oh, also, everybody, we'll do another update. Go to Mayan's channel and subscribe to her. Go to Nanette's channel, subscribe to her too. And anyone else that I'm forgetting. All excellent channels. Everyone's all family in the horror community.
Yep.
What's this say? Horror is not my go-to, but I'm willing to be open-minded about it. So Sinners is going to be my comeback next week to horror. Oh, cool. I think you'll like it. I mean, I heard part of what it was about before I watched it, unfortunately. I think if you knew nothing going in completely blind, it would be an even better movie. Like, just amazing. So you have to let me know what you think. Oh, okay, never mind.
Sorry about that. I was coughing, so I put myself on mute.
Again, but then I realized.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Stop talking. Yeah, no worries. Do you have a drink or something?
I do, but it's running low, so.
Okay. What are we at now? I know it sucks because you said you had a bit of a leftover of a cold.
Yeah, cold. So like what's hanging around is like that cough.
Yeah, that sucks.
But I'm fine.
Okay, good.
I'm good.
He's on fire.
It's such a cool effect too.
On fire and then melting into the
And what they did is they had a doll and they put like a drill inside of him that would just just.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Stuff, yeah. Yeah, sucks. I've been sick and my dog recently just had surgery, so we're both recovering.
Oh. Stay cozy at home. Aw.
Yep. Yeah.
What's happening here?
Man, and I like, especially in the first 3, it like takes forever to kill Chucky. Like he just comes back and keeps coming and coming. He's like the Terminator, and I miss Terminator.
Yeah.
You know.
Poor Andy.
Like this kid,
quite freaked out.
He's never gonna his life has been forever changed because of this.
Yeah.
Even if it happened just once, this is it.
Yeah, especially because they think he's the killer because they don't believe it's a doll.
Yeah.
Karen, we're talking about franchises. Which one should be my starting point? Okay, I have 2 things to say. One, I've not been ever super huge into the franchises because I grew up at a time in a kid in the 70s where that was not a cool thing. It's like you didn't really watch all them. Like by the time they got to like the 5th Friday the 13th, it was like you were weird and you went and watched it. So I'm coming around to it more now than I was before, but I've never been super up on the franchises. But if I had to choose, I would say I can say horror. I like A Nightmare on Elm Street. And I like the Child's Play franchise, what I've seen of it so far. I enjoyed Hellraiser. I know that's kind of not a popular opinion, but I really like Hellraiser.
And I even throw in Scream. Scream's a great franchise for somebody to get into.
Yeah.
Especially like I think Scream is like the younger generation's Halloween franchise kind of.
Yeah. Those are all good though. Any of them. I mean, Halloween, Friday the 13th, they're all good.
Yeah, they're all
definitely going to have a lot of people to chat about those movies with.
And a lot of material to watch.
Yeah. It just depends on what kind of interests you. Like, if you like sort of like...
I feel like slashers. Yeah, I feel like... Yeah. I feel like slashers are like the starting off point. And then you get a little darker as you get, get a little heavier.
And if you want to go full hardcore, go with Saw.
Saw is a great movie.
Yeah.
I remember seeing the first Saw in theaters on Halloween, and I remember the reveal at the end, dude. The sold out theater just went crazy.
That's cool.
Like,
I rented.
People don't understand how big Saw was and how like that moment was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Same with like Blair Witch Project. It was just
because it pushed the limit and went right over the top, over the edge, and no one had done that before, and people got obsessed with that. I had a coworker that used to watch all of them, and the way she talked about it was just like crazy. Like, she just was obsessed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. Now I guess it's not so much because we've seen a lot of stuff now.
Yeah, we've seen so much. Yeah, and people like the franchises still, but they want like the newer, shinier toy. Like Terrifier is hot, but I can see people quickly turning against it and wanting the new thing real soon. Yeah,
for sure. I had David Howard Thornton on the show.
Did you really?
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah, back when it was before Terrifier 2 came out.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay.
He promised on the show that he would definitely come back for the and then that was it. Because it just it flew. It just flew after that. And that was it.
He's a very nice guy.
Super nice guy. It was so funny because when I went on here, my camera, the camera flipped sideways. Uh-huh. he was there and he was like, oh no. Like, that was such a moment.
Yeah.
But you would never know it was him, like, ever. Yeah. It was really cool.
I like to meet, I met the director as well. He's very nice. I want to meet, I want to meet Sienna really bad. Lauren.
Yeah, she seems very nice.
She seems really nice to her fans. I love these celebrities who are nice to the fans.
Yeah. You just have to keep going to those conventions and meet up, I guess.
Yep.
And you'll do. And one day you will.
For sure. Man, this movie goes by so quick.
It does, yeah. Because it's so packed full of stuff.
Yeah. And this one's actually a slower one because you don't see Chucky until like the 38-minute mark.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, it's more of a slow burn, regular build-up kind of thing compared to like Bride of Chucky too.
Or like the rest of the franchise. Because this whole movie you're trying to figure out, is Andy the killer or is Chucky really alive? So in the second one, there's no reason to do that. So we just throw Chucky in there right away.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's what people wanted to see. That's gross. That's a gross image right there.
Yeah.
Who did all the in this?
Kevin Yeager.
Oh, okay.
Who's actually married to Catherine Hicks now. They met on the set.
Oh, I didn't know that. Wow.
Yeah, he also did the Crypt Keeper.
Okay.
From Tales from the Crypt. Him and Chucky have the same eyes.
Okay. Yeah.
And then he did the Nightmare on Elm Street 3 effects as well.
Okay.
And Bill and Ted, if you guys are fans of Bill and Ted.
Oh. Do you think he's thinking, he's dead yet.
This last shot scared me. Like she turned off the light. I'd be so afraid he'd grab me in the light when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Or in the dark, I mean.
The shadow.
Yeah, like right there.
I wouldn't look. I don't think I'd look.
Yeah. I don't think I would either, but that's like, man, I don't want to take my eyes off him because they're gonna end up next to me.
True.
Such a great soundtrack,
quick.
too.
Wow. That was quick. That was really good. I'm so glad you'd agreed to come on at this time and we got to do this because I've been rewatching some of the movies and it's like really fun. I think this is such a fun one to do. And like you said, no one does it. So I'm just gonna get to this last few comments. So Man said Dangerous Animals was really good.
It looks good.
I'll have to check that out. And Prince said horror wise, I mean, okay, yeah, we figured that out. Baron Von says, Karen, I have a copy of Satan Be Gone. If they're promoting the ritual film to have inspired The Exorcist, I want to find out why. Oh yeah, because they're saying that the Anna Eklund story, the true story, inspired The Exorcist. So that's driving him nuts because he's like nowhere in there. Because he's interviewed, spoken with and interviewed Blatty, the writer of The Exorcist, his son. So he's had him on a live stream as well. And so talked all ins and outs and all about it. So I'm curious about that too. I think they just said it to, to
get people to go see it.
Cash in on it or something. Yeah. Cause I don't think it actually did. Cause The Exorcist was inspired by the boy, Ronald Hunkler, that was, allegedly possessed and had an exorcism performed by the church and went on to work for NASA and all of that. That's the actual story where it came from.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Anyhow, you want to learn more Exorcist stuff? You go to Exorcist Reviews and you're gonna learn everything. He does really amazing videos too. He's got a really good channel. He's very good at editing. Man said, yay, Abby the New Yorker. Stop, man. We're not doing that. She can go when she's grown up if she wants to go.
Is she close to being grown up or no? Is she still a kid? Your daughter?
She's still a teenager. No. High school. Yeah.
So close. It'll go by fast. Yeah.
Oh, your grandma's doing better? Oh, that's awesome, Nanette. Sorry I'm so slow getting to the comments. It's just really hard doing it on this phone. At least my phone didn't conk out. I was so worried. Everybody at work's like, it's going to be fine. Don't worry. I'm like, yeah. Okay. So far behind. Okay. Dark Room. Hey, Dark Room Reviews. Thanks for stopping by. I didn't see that you were there. Say hi to everybody. Dark Room Reviews is Joel, I imagine. That's what they're saying.
Welcome.
Whoa. Darkroom Reviews just subbed to the channel. Not sure who's mine yours, but that's all good. Thank you very, very much. Much appreciated.
He's already subscribed to my channel, so
we'll
keep talking to yours.
Well, thank you very much. Welcome to the crew. I appreciate that.
We appreciate it.
Nanette, subscribe to your channel, Cody.
I appreciate you.
Thank you, Nanette. Animated movie and what? Friend says, do you have a favorite Scooby-Doo animated movie? And I like serial killer horror movies. Okay, serial killer horror movies. So what's a good one for him to watch?
Serial killer?
Yeah. Oh, it was a really good one if you want to really go in all in. The Collector.
Yeah, yeah, The Collector is a good one, yeah.
Yeah. Man got me to watch that one. You're gonna love it, Karen. And I was like, I'm okay with that kind of stuff, but it has to be the right time of night and the right mood, because it really sits with me and gets in my dreams and stuff like that. I like the supernatural stuff I can handle, but that really gets to me.
The daughter from Hand Rocks the Cradle was the girl in that movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she was the girl that came home when she's like making out with her boyfriend and she sees the killer upstairs.
Oh, that's crazy. Okay, I gotta watch that again then. Wow, that's cool. Didn't know that. Crazy.
Yeah.
That would have freaked me right out even more. Scooby-Doo animated movie?
Yeah. Who asked that? Was that Prince?
Prince.
Yeah, Prince. Mine is I think it was like the 70s, or I think it was the 70s. They had a movie with Batman with like the with the Adam West Batman. It was a cartoon, and I remember having that on VHS, and I watched it all the time. So I like that animated.
I'm not sure any movies that I don't know if I ever watched any movies with Scooby-Doo, but I watched the TV show when I was a kid for sure. That was one of my favorites because that was kind of an intro to horror too for me.
Yeah.
Because it was quite creepy but it was so cool. Their van and everything. I always wanted a van like that.
Yeah.
Meeting David H.T. was a dream.
He's so nice.
The way I was afraid of Chucky when I was younger is insane. I think a lot of people were.
It's so crazy to see how many kids love Chucky now. Like, I don't think they're afraid of him. I think they just think he's a cool dude.
Yeah, and maybe some kids are just collecting the collectibles too. They don't really even. They haven't really seen the movie. Although that being said, they probably have, and they're just cooler than we were. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. In my mind, they're seeing like the sillier ones before they're seeing the scarier, like before, like they weren't watching Child's Play 1. They were watching the Seed of Chucky or something.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Halloween and Scream, if you've seen them, they took inspiration and homage from the first Psycho. Is this Nanette? Yeah. First Psycho, there's a lot more movies that took inspiration from the movie, but then we talked about more than we talked about. Okay, she's having a combo there. Okay, and scrolling at the bottom. Well, Nanette, you got to see The Collector because Man recommended it, and it's a good movie. Like, don't get me wrong, it's good, but it's gory. Like, it's super gory, and it's like realistic gory.
Did you watch the second one, The Collection?
No, I heard that was really good too. Yeah, better than the first one even.
I like the first one better.
I gotta let that one settle for a little bit.
Yeah.
I'll ease my way into it. Believe it or not, those kind of movies really freak me out. It takes a bit for me to get into them, but anyway, yeah. So anyways, this was fun. We got to do this again sometime.
Fun. Yes, I had a blast. I love, Chucky's my favorite. So when you mentioned Chucky, and I was about to mention Chucky too when you asked me to pick a movie, I was like, this kind of works, it doesn't, but you mentioned it first, so I was like, absolutely, that's exactly what I want to watch.
It was perfect one to watch. It's actually good because not everybody watches the movies while we're talking about them, so to be able to just talk, it's kind of fun for people in the chat too.
Yeah.
Some of these obscure things that I watch that are subtitled and whatnot, that's hard to do. You don't get as many people coming because they're not gonna do it, watch and be in the chat and everything. So this was fun, really, really fun.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to keep you much longer because I can tell your voice is kind of you need to have a rest and some lozenges or something.
Yeah, I do apologize. I apologize for my coughing and sniffling and my microphone cracking. I'm falling apart over here, guys. But I appreciate you coming, being in the chat. Make sure you like and subscribe to my channel, Dude Loves Movies, and to Spirits and Screams over there where Karen's at. I'm sure you guys are already subscribed to her since this is her channel, but if you're not, subscribe to her channel and also go hit up her Instagram page too.
Thank you so much, Cody. That's awesome. Thank you very, very much. I just want to say huge thank you to everybody that came to watch and hang out with us because that really means a lot to me. It was a lot of fun. I had a really long day at work, so this was an amazing thing to do for my start of my weekend. We'll do it again sometime for sure. I'll hit you up sometime when you're available. And on the way out,
man, his hair is just out of control. Hair is out of control. So
wild and crazy. The crazy eyes.
Yep. Chucky appreciates you guys coming out.
Yeah, absolutely. Kate, good night, everybody. We'll see you again really soon. Next week, me and Baron Vaughn are going to be watching The Orphanage. So if you're interested in that, you come check it out too. Okay. Do you have anything you want to shout out for your channel or anything?
Nope. Just come over to Dude Loves Movies, one word, at Instagram and YouTube.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Okay. Good night. Thanks, Cody.
Thank you.